seduction, murder, mystery, and one of the most talked about scenes in movie history. Welcome to the world of Basic Instinct, 1992, a film that blurred the lines between thriller and erotica. But the real question is it a movie or adult content in disguise? Let's dive deep into the story, the controversy, and the bold scenes that shocked the world. Directed by Paul Verhoeven, Basic Instinct is a neo-noir psychological thriller. The story kicks off with a brutal murder. A former rock star is stabbed to death during an intimate encounter using an ice pick. Assigned to the case is Detective Nick Curran, played by Michael Douglas, a troubled cop with a past. The prime suspect, Catherine Trammell, a beautiful, brilliant, and mysterious crime novelist, played by Sharon Stone. But here's the twist. The murder Catherine writes in her novel matches the real-life crime scene, word for word. As Nick gets pulled deeper into Catherine's world, a dangerous game of manipulation, lust, and obsession begins. She's seductive, unpredictable, and possibly a killer. Basic Instinct gained global attention, not just for its storytelling, but for pushing the boundaries of sexuality in mainstream cinema. Let's talk about the infamous interrogation scene. Sharon Stone's character crosses her legs, revealing more than expected, without wearing underwear. This one shot alone became a pop culture moment and a source of endless debate. Was it necessary for the story? Or pure shock value? Interestingly, Sharon Stone later claimed she didn't know the camera would capture that angle, a claim she clarified years later, sparking conversations about consent in Hollywood. But it doesn't stop there. The film contains multiple intense sex scenes, some raw and violent, others slow and seductive. They weren't just filler. They served to deepen the psychological games between Catherine and Nick. Still, many questioned if it was too much for mainstream audiences. When Basic Instinct was released, it caused outrage and fascination. Critics were divided, censorship boards were alarmed, and LGBTQ+ groups protested the negative portrayal of bisexuality. The movie was nearly given an NC-17 rating, which would have killed its box office chances. But after some edits, it was released with an R rating. Even so, its sexual content pushed the R rating to its limits. So, was Basic Instinct just soft-core adult content disguised as a thriller? The answer is more complex. Yes, it contains graphic sexual content and nudity, more than most mainstream films at the time. But it's also a well-crafted thriller with layered characters, a twisting plot, and intense psychological tension. It's bold, stylish, and yes, provocative. It challenged what audiences expected from a crime film. It made sexuality part of the danger. And it sparked global conversation. At the end of the day, Basic Instinct isn't just about what it shows. It's about the emotions it evokes: fear, desire, suspicion, seduction. So what do you think? Is it a movie or adult content in disguise? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into cinema's most controversial classics.